That's a great story. I think it's hilarious. It's 57 years later, and I'm still laughing about it.
Can't believe it.
Okay, so we're live right now. And then what'd you do? That is pretty. Very, very pretty. So Dad just reminded me of a story. You were in charge of hauling the TD9 back from over by Margie, back out to camp.
Yep.
1963, March of 1963. Yeah, you would have been 22 years old.
Yep.
That's, what'd you say, almost 70-mile haul, 65-mile haul?
At least.
For you people that don't know, this is our Dad's 1949 TD9. It's a little more than just hauling the dozer back. He also had to haul the garage that it was stored in.
Yeah.
But it was
12 feet wide.
Yeah, but it was a garage big enough for 2 dozers.
Yeah.
Did you have another dozer?
No.
Nope, you just used it for that one?
Yep.
So you were over by Margie cutting spruce or something for the winter?
My dad.
Your dad was, okay. And you were in charge. Oh, you were in college at the time.
No, I was skidding with a D2.
Oh, over there?
Yep.
Okay, and the winter was over. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
Time to bring the TD9 back to camp.
That's what he wanted.
That's what he... Oh, so you were driving to Margie every day?
I was hauling pulp and skidding. I'd load the pulp right on the trailer, then I'd go to Grand Rapids.
Oh, so you'd use the truck to get you home. Yeah. Was your dad working at the time, or he did? He would have been 63, 4 years old.
64.
So you're in charge of hauling this dozer back and the garage.
Yep.
Well, what truck did you have?
That Ford F-750. The only one he had then.
It was a 1960 F-750. Single axle.
Yep.
What size motor?
302.
A gas.
Yep.
A gas 302. You can imagine how much power that had.
Had 194 horse at 4,000 RPM.
Oh, wow.
That's what it said on the air cleaner.
Okay. Bias-ply tires.
Yeah.
Because radial tires hadn't come along.
Well, not for him.
Okay. And bias-ply tires on snow are terrible. So this is March. Nobody's been in this road. So it's not packed. There's 10 inches of snow. And there's this hill here. Pretty good size hill for this area. Went 70 miles with a 12-foot wide garage on top of a flatbed trailer,
yep,
which is probably at least 4 feet tall, with a garage on top.
Yep.
How did I already ask you how you loaded the garage?
Well, I pushed it up on there with the TD9.
You built
it was on skids.
Okay, you built some kind of a ramp, snow, dirt, something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You pushed the garage up on the trailer.
Yeah.
And the garage had a floor in it.
Yep.
And then what'd you do?
Drove the TD9 in the garage.
Did it have a door on it?
The garage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you close the door?
I imagine. Had doors in each end.
Oh. So you're hauling this garage with a dozer inside of it for 70 miles. And the dozer isn't chained down.
No.
Because there's no way to chain inside the garage.
Knock a hole in the wall, I suppose.
Oh. This is the hill that he had to take a run at it. And no, it's not a huge hill, but it's steeper than it looks in the camera. Keep in mind, weak truck, they didn't have any power back in those days. No, the snow, difficult to drive through, no traction with those bias-ply tires, so he takes a run at it, right? And keep in mind that this road is way nicer than it was 57 years ago. Where he's standing, the road went over there more. The road wasn't this straight. It had a crook in it. So he's taking a pretty good run at this, and he hits the there's kind of a bump on the inside of the corner over there, and it kind of lifts the truck a little bit. You felt the truck kind of shudder a little bit. And you kept going because you're trying to make it up to the top.
That's right.
So you're giving it all it can take. But what happened?
I spun out.
You spun out. You didn't make it, right? And so you get out, and you're walking back, and what do you see?
I saw the wall hanging there.
Okay.
And I saw the TD9 down here.
What was your first thought when you saw the Dozer sitting on the side of the...
Can't believe it.
So we kind of figure that it was sitting somewhere around here, and this is actually a fairly steep bank.
Sitting sideways.
So it was sitting facing for the Dozer's uphill.
Yep.
So obviously it slid right out the side of the garage, right out the wall.
Yeah.
And planted itself right on this bank. Okay, so now your truck's stuck. Your dad was here.
He was ahead.
Oh, he was ahead of you.
He's waiting for me. I didn't come.
Well, why weren't you coming? So he must have come back and helped you.
Yeah, well, I was walking up there to see where he was.
Okay.
But he came back, yeah.
All right, so the TD9 is sitting on the side of this hill. And this is steep. And you think the Dozer's on the verge of tipping over.
Well, it was close.
And there's no cab.
No.
No rollover protection, no nothing. He is completely exposed. So you had to be super careful.
Ooh.
But you got it down.
It took me a while. Very, very, very slow.
I mean, you were risking your life, really, to get that thing. Was there any damage other than the wall of the garage?
It broke the exhaust manifold off the cat.
Oh.
But it didn't affect its operation. But
so did you get it fixed then?
Well, he must have got a new one. I went back to college.
That's a great story. I think it's hilarious. It's 57 years later, and I'm still laughing about it. Long story short, Grandpa pulled you up the hill then, probably.
Probably.
And then you guys unloaded did you unload the garage out there too? You don't remember? So the road used to be over here. We've straightened it out, but the Dozer was sitting on that bank. You can see how steep that is. Yeah, that was risky. So this is the operator station, or seat as we call it. So if you look how far down in there your feet are, so you're kind of down in there. Those cylinders are pretty high. What I'm getting at is if this thing would have tipped over, he would have had a really hard time getting out of this. I'm just trying to explain how dangerous it was. No rollover protection whatsoever. Starts on gas, switches over to diesel. Let's see here. He said he broke the exhaust manifold. Oh. Wonder where it broke. If it broke up there, or broke where it goes into the engine. See the spark plugs. The injection pump is on the other side. Did you see that? Rebuilt injection pump, starter. I tried to get Dad to help me start this summer, fall, but just couldn't find a day where he wanted to help me. So still haven't started it. Now this October has turned terrible, so I'd still like to get it running yet this year. It's been a couple years since we've had it running. It's good to have it running once in a while. All right. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that story. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.